Farm to School does really a lot of things for students. It's a good learning experience for students, both in STEM skills as well as sort of soft skills like responsibility and taking some ownership of something that may be new and different to them.
We got some carrots to eat.
But if I could just have probably the thing that I love the best about it is it has the potential for these students, once they learn all of these skills and they learn about the nutrition and maybe get to taste some things that they maybe have not had before, is to bring some of that home and maybe to get that to translate to better nutrition and maybe healthier eating for their whole family and not just in the schools. At the same time, it also provides help for local producers, because one of the aims is to bring in sort of fresh local food, and that's something that can really help producers in the area and connect them better to the community. Also provides really good nutrition in schools by bringing these products in and making them part of the diet in the schools. And so our agriculture agents, along with our master gardeners, can be very important in the school system, especially with gardens that may happen at the school, so sort of providing a learning curriculum for the kids in schools. But also that translates with the 4-H agent, maybe thinking about broadening the STEM education that can be part of it. But then when we've got a garden at the school and we're thinking about better nutrition, our family consumer sciences agents that really can focus on sort of healthy eating, better nutrition, cooking skills. And part of this is a learning experience for the students and even for the teachers to learn more about agriculture, but also provide some connections and opportunity to source some of those local foods into the school system. Farm to School doesn't just have to be fruits and vegetables. There can be a component that involves locally raised meats, and so sometimes our livestock agents from the counties can be involved as well. So there's really a broad opportunity for lots of people in our county extension offices to be involved in the programs with the schools.
What is that bug?
It was a Japanese beetle.
The history of extension with Farm to School goes back, and I would argue that it goes back more than 100 years, with an idea of teaching kids about agricultural practices, about food and nutrition, kind of thinking about agriculture transitioning to farmers needing to produce more food for a population that was moving off the farm, all the way to better food safety and better nutrition in general. I would love to see agriculture being used more in the classroom as an example of STEM and that connection, and that ultimately to increase people's appreciation of better nutrition and to see that carried through throughout the community, not just in the schools. The idea of using agriculture as a base for STEM education is something in the state of North Carolina, where agriculture is the #1 industry, really is a critical piece. And in all honesty, I would love for every child in our schools to be able to make that connection and to understand the agriculture that takes place in this state and how important it is in their daily lives for food and nutrition.